Hello students, welcome you all to online session. Myself Prerana Shinde from the Department of Chemistry, S.V.K.T College, Devali Camp, Nasik. Today we are not talking about the concept in chemistry. So today we are going to talk about the career options in chemistry. After completing your UG or bachelor's degree in chemistry, what are the different options you can go for? The first of all is what? You can pursue your PG, that is MSc in chemistry with the different branches. Many of them are the organic chemistry, inorganic, physical, analytical, medicinal, industrial, drug, polymer, biochemistry and the environmental chemistry. These are different branches of chemistry where you can pursue your PG in these branches. So there are different types where you can pursue your PG. One of them is the affiliated colleges, autonomous bodies in university and in different institute. So what are the affiliated colleges? There are some colleges which are affiliated to the university, to the Pune University, Mumbai University, Bambi University or the Shivaji University. In your local district you can pursue your PG in affiliated colleges. Some of the autonomous colleges which design their syllabus by themselves only. So these are what? Autonomous college. In university also you can pursue your PG with these branches where you have to perform the test or the entrance exam, and you can admit yourself into Pune, Mumbai or Shivaji University or the Bama University where you have to pay a minimum amount of or very less amount of fees. For example, if you are going to pay in a colleges the 30,000 for the PG, in university the amount is only 3 to 5,000. But for that you have to apply for the entrance examination. For the Pune University, the examination or the application start in the March only, and the exam date is near about to the June, where you have to perform in 50%, you have to carry 50% marks in entrance exam and 50% your TYBSc marks. In institutes like IIT, ISR, ICT, TIFR, ISC Bangalore, where you can do integrated MSc PhD program. For that you have to qualify the JAM examination. MSc PhD, that is the 5-year integrated program. For that you can go for the IIT. There are different IITs. There are 23 IITs among the all over India where you can go for the MSc PhD integrated program. ICT, Isro Pune, Isro Bhopal, TIFR, Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, and ISC Bangalore, that is Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, where you can go for this integrated program. So this is all about the post graduation. After that you can complete, or if you want to, if anyone student want to go for the IT sector, you can apply for the MCA program, that is Masters in Computer Application. For that you have to give one entrance, that is an IMSET. Then you can apply for the JNU and BHU also. But there is one criteria, that is mathematics should be in there into your 12th standard. Next you can pursue your PG in MBA or you can or PGDM, that is a postgraduate diploma in management. For that the institute are IM and FMS. You can complete your MBA program in these two institutes, that is Indian Institute of Management and the Faculty of Management Study. For that there is one entrance exam, that is a CAT exam. You have to qualify that exam. In some of the colleges there is a interview also. You have to also qualify that interview. After that only you can get an admission in MBA program. There are 3 different cities, that is Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta, which offers a good packages for the MBA students. You can complete your MBA with these different specialties, that is a finance, HR, marketing or retail and the sales. So these are different branches where you can go for the MBA program. Next is, if you want to go for the private sector only after your UG degree or BSc, after completing your BSc, you can go for the industries, where one of the leading industry is the pharmaceutical industry or pharmaceutical chemistry. Next is mining and metallurgy, fragrance and perfume industry, pulp and paper industry, hospital and drug industry, food and beverage company, environmental and pollution control firms, wastewater plant, and the one is also the sugar industry. This is about the private sector. You can apply for the lab technician post, chemist post, and the quality. You can go for the quality control or the quality analysis. In a quality control, what you have to perform or what are the job opportunities? Like you have to test the samples, different samples, and you can go for the R&D section, research and development section. In many of the companies, the R&D section is the most leading sector or the most leading section. Can goes with this different industries in the private sector. If you want to go for the teaching, the assistant professor in college or the university, but for that you have to qualify. The first you have to complete the masters in the chemistry. After that you have to qualify the CSR NET JRF Junior Research Fellowship, or the LS is a compulsory criteria, or for the particular state you have to qualify the SET, that is a state eligibility test for that state. NET is applicable to all over India, where you can go for the all over India for the lectureship, or you can apply for the state. If you qualify the state of Maharashtra and Goa in Goa district, Maharashtra and Goa state, you have to give the SET exam for that state only. Next is what? The postgraduate teacher in chemistry, where you can apply for the Kendriya Vidyalaya or the Navodaya. They are paying a very lavishing salaries for these PGT teacher, but for that you have to complete your B.Ed degree also, and you have to qualify the CTET also. If you want to go for the private sector, again you can join the coaching institute, that is for the NEET or IIT JEE you can teach after completing your MSc. You can go for the research after completing your PG or the MSc in chemistry. For that there are different criteria also. If you want to go for the abroad for the PhD, you can go for the foreign university. In a foreign there are two different university, public university and the private university. According to that you have to qualify the exam. There are some university which take entrance for their own. But if you want to go for abroad, first of all you have to qualify the GRE, TOEFL for your language, and the SLET exam, where you can apply in the abroad also. Next is what? The funded PhD in Indian University. If you want to apply for the PhD in Indian University, you have to qualify the GATE, NET JRF, that is a National Eligibility Test in or the JRF Junior Research Fellowship, or the SET. You can apply for that at college level also. For that, Indian universities are what? The Pune University, Shivaji University, Mumbai University, or you can go for the NCL, Isro also. Next is what? Funded PhD in the Indian Institute through the valid GATE, Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering. Every year the GATE, NET, these exams are there. For that you have to go, you can go for the IIT, Indian Institute of Technology, NIT, National Institute of Technology, ISR, ISR Bhopal, ISR Pune, you can go for these institute also. BRC, that is a Bhabha Atomic Research Center, TFR, Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, ICT, IITM and ISC. So these are different institute where you can apply for the PhD through the GATE or NET GRF. They are for that, for your PhD, they are paying the stipend, which is a very good amount, in near about the 35,000 plus HRA. So the minimum years for the PhD are the 5 years, or the qualification is MSc Chemistry or your PG degree along with your NET GRF or the GATE score. So this is all about the research. After research, after teaching, these are different sectors, but one is most lavishing sector is what? Your government jobs. In a government job, there is a lot of scope for the BSc Chemistry students. One is the what? Most leading organization, the central government organization, that is what? The BRC, Bhabha Atomic Research Center, which is situated, or the headquarters in Mumbai, where you can apply for the post scientific officer C, which is a gazetted officer post, through the GATE, or they by every year they conduct one exam, that is a OCS or DGFS exam, where you have to apply the examination form from the January get started. After that there is a one exam. One is a computer based test or the or offline test is also there, which is a MCQ pattern. After that, one is the interview. If you qualified that interview, you can select it for the scientific officer C. The another post is what the stipendiary trainee. On the basis of BSc chemistry only, you can applicable for this post. But there is a one criteria, there should be a physics and maths at your BSc level, physics and maths your physics BSc level. One more post, that is a technical officer C post, where also the criteria is the BSc chemistry or MSc chemistry. You can go for this post also. For that they are really paying a very good salary. Next is what the IG-CAR, Indira Gandhi Center for Atomic Research, which is situated in the Kalpakkam. There is also post of what scientific officer C, where they are every year they conduct their exam, that is through the GATE you can apply for that exam or their own exam. There is one also post, that is the stipendiary training, same as the BARC and IG-CAR, which are near about the same exam pattern. Next is what the DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization. There is a one vacancy for the scientist. There is a vacancy for the scientist B, where the minimum qualification is your MSc chemistry. Along with your GATE score, you can applicable for this post. Next is what the NTPC, National Thermal Power Corporation. The post for the in NTPC, that is the assistant chemist, and the minimum criteria is the MSc chemistry, and there are different exams on the basis, that is a CBT1, CBT2, that is a computer based test 1, computer based test 2. After that you can eligible for this assistant chemist. Next and the most prestigious part is what ISRO, that is the Indian Space Research Organization. There are two different posts, that is a pharmacist and medical officer. You can eligible after your BSc chemistry or the MSc chemistry. One more organization, that is the Indian Council of Forest and Research Education, where the post is for the scientist B. For there is a criteria, that is you should be a MSc organic chemistry only, no other any branch can entertain in ICFRE. Next is IITM, Indian Institute of Tropical Metrology. There is also the position for the post, that is a scientist B, where you have to complete your PG only. After only PG you can applicable for this post, that is a scientist B. ONGC, which is again the central government organization. Oil and Natural Gas Corporation. There are two different posts, that is a trainee. After completing your UG you can applicable for this post, and the one is a chemist. On the basis of your MSc chemistry, the chemist post get filled. The next is what CGPDTM, that is a Controller General of Patent and Design Trademark. The post is for the patent officer. Every 2 or 3 years the examination is conducted for the patent officer. Again the examination criteria is for you have to qualify your PG, or you have your own PG degree. After that the CBT, computer based test, and the interview, and you are eligible for the patent officer. Next is what the Food Corporation of India, that is a food safety officer. The minimum criteria along like MSc chemistry, and their own examination they conduct. One more is the IDPL, Indian Drug Pharmaceutical Limited. There are 3 different posts, that is a labs executive, production supervisor, and junior chemistry. Lab executive can fill on the basis of your UG degree, and production supervisor and junior chemist can fill on basis of your MSc chemistry. The BPCL, that is a Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited. Again the chemist post or the trainee post, but you have to be in one good rank with your GATE score, 1 to 50 rank should be there. That is one more, that is the RRB, Railway Recruitment Board, chemist, group B post. Again CMA, that is a Chemical and Metallurgical Assistant. Again these posts are filled by on the basis of what, your master degree, and there are the computer based test for this post. GSI, Geological Survey of India, this is a class 1 officer post, geochemist through UPSC. UPSC conduct every year this exam, that is a for the post of geochemist. The criteria is your MSc chemistry, and you have to you have to give the 2 tests, that is a computer based test. After that there is a interview and you are eligible for this post. Next is what the forensic lab. There are different forensic lab in Pune, Mumbai, Aurangabad, different metropolitan cities has this lab, that is a forensic lab, where you can apply for the scientific officer C post. Again it is a group C post at the local, at the district level, it is a group C post. One more, that is a HPCL, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited. In that there are 3 different posts, that is a project assistant, MSc chemistry. The minimum criteria, it is what the MSc chemistry. Fixed term project associate and the chemist and R&D. You can apply for these 4 different posts in the HPLC. One more is what IOCL, that is a quality control division it is. For that you can apply in this you can apply for the assistant officer. The criteria is what, your MSc chemistry, or you have to complete your PG in chemistry. FSSAI, that is a Food Safety and Standard Authority of India. They also conduct exam after 1 or 2 years for the assistant director. Preference given to the top score of GATE and the NET. Again MSc chemistry, after you have to qualify your GATE examination and the NET. Technical officer and the Central Food Safety Officer. Again for all these 3 different posts you have to valid GATE score, or you should be stood 1 to 50 in a rank of what, 1 to 50.